My name is Nathan Crow, and I'm a proud member of the Bayfront Park Management Trust.
I can tell just how proud you are by the big old smile on your face. Tell me everything about what Ultra's brought to the city of Miami.
Miami's the most in my opinion, Miami's one of the most extraordinary cities in the world. It embodies everything: diversity, beauty, the combination of people feeling good, not having to deal with snow and ice. And then we come to something like the Ultra Music Festival. If you're a sports fan, you've got all the Super Bowls. If you're a food fan, you've got the Food and Wine Festival. This is what young people who want music, electronic dance music, have, the Ultra Music Festival.
Absolutely. How have you seen it grow over the years? You've been a member for 13 years.
Yes, and 15 Ultras. And I have to tell you, it began as a little music festival in Miami Beach, then moved over to Bicentennial Park, which is now Museum Park. And that was pretty extraordinary as it grew in popularity and people started coming here from all over the world. This is not just a United States festival, this is a world festival. And this is what I think really another one of those factors that puts Miami at the forefront of cities in America.
Absolutely, and we have 90 plus countries represented here this weekend with 165,000 people. So let's touch on what Ultra has brought to the city with bringing all of those people and nationalities.
Well, you can talk about the financial part of it. The hotels are full, the restaurants are full. There's just a level of excitement all over town that makes you feel good to be here. That's the psychological end, but actually Ultra brings something like a $40 to $60 million benefit to the city of Miami. And I'm sure there are lots of cities in the country who'd love to have something like that.
And you talked about the excitement that it brings. That excitement starts about a month and a half before the festival even starts.
Quite honestly, I'm a professor at FIU, Florida International University. The excitement starts 3 months before Ultra, not a month and a half. The whole week before Ultra, my students can barely sit still. When they find out that I'm going to be a visitor to Ultra, they just really are excited that they have a professor who even knows what electronic dance music is.
How many of your students did you get passes to Ultra?
Well, on Monday I'll be wearing my little Ultra wristband and they'll all go, "Oh, you went to Ultra, you went to Ultra, who did you like?" They do a little test to see if I really know, and there are just so many acts that I admire here and that I think are just great. One of the things that I hope for, even when I'm no longer a member of the board and no longer, serving in an official capacity, I hope that Ultra Music Festival goes long into the future. And right now, I see every year Ultra's gotten better and better and better. It's really extraordinary to see that. I feel safe, as do so many of the entries, considering what's happened in the last few weeks, especially here in Florida. Feeling safe is so important, and I think that the Ultra Music Festival, more so than any other festival in the country, pays attention to keeping their participants safe.
Cheers to another 20 years, maybe you could say.
Here's to another 20 and maybe even more. I hope I'm sitting here right across from you 20 more years from now celebrating 40.
Amazing. And let's just go on to maybe your favorite artist that you've seen so far or someone you're looking forward to see.
Every year I find a couple new artists. There was a young artist by the name of Ben Spence who comes from Washington, D.C. I saw him play at Oasis today. Gave a tremendous set, packed the little house. I like Kashmir. I hadn't heard a full set of Kashmir's music. I heard it tonight. I thought it was terrific. I like Hardwell, I like Armin van Buuren. There are just so many acts here. They're everywhere to be enjoyed, all over Ultra Music Festival. Pick a venue, enjoy the music.